All right, we're here with head coach Alisa Blair. First of all, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
How important was it for you guys to turn around off of a tough loss and come in and have such a dominant win at home today?
Yeah, things that we talked about, especially leaving Arlington, was just confidence, and a lot of it was confidence issues. We came out kind of sluggish, and we had a lot of communications about, just being really aggressive from the get-go. We can't allow people to make errors for us or score points for us. We have to go out and terminate ourselves and be the point scorers. So we talked about, having that confidence, have that killer mentality when we get out on the court and just be rally together and really push for each other. It doesn't matter who's on the other side. I've said that a million times. If we really focus on us and we play together, if we push for each other, we play for someone other than ourselves, then we'll be able to compete the way we wanted to.
The outsides today played really well. Briley led the team with 14 kills. She hit 400 from the outside. How important is it for those two to just step up on a daily basis?
I thought they did a really good job, but I thought our middles and even our right sides after the second set did a really good job of making their presence known. That gave our outsides the opportunity to have a little bit bigger of a hole to swing at, but they also had, Andie in their ear and their setters setting them really good ball. I thought we talked really well to our outsides about what was open and what was available for them to swing, and I thought it was a really good overall team adjustment on that, and I thought we did a really good job covering when we had to cover, so...
The team blocked really well today. You had 9 blocks over the 4 sets. How do you feel like that has improved from match to match as you guys have moved through the season?
It's discipline. Jeff's doing a phenomenal job with them on the blockers and definitely in practice, but it's the scouting report and understanding, if we do our job solidifying up at the net, our defense can do a really good job setting up around them, and today they bought into it, and I thought they did a really good job. There wasn't many balls that dropped around the block, and I thought our defenders really trusted what they were doing up at the net so that we could be really, really defensive around them. But our blockers did a really good job staying strong within their shoulders and understanding that, if they did their job really well at the net, then everything else was going to fall into place.
And then something that I think you put an emphasis on, you have a little bit of serving issues the last 3 matches. Still had 7 errors today, but way less than what you had been. How did you feel like the team adjusted to that coming into today?
We talked about it a lot, especially yesterday, and it's just we have to allow the other team the opportunity to make an error. And if we're making it for them from the service line, then we can't count ourselves in or out of any of the games. And so really putting emphasis on that. But even so, still staying aggressive. We still can't serve lollipops at people either, because that's just going to give them the opportunity to score just as quickly as if we were missing a serve. So just really taking our time, taking a breath, going through our routine. It's a mental thing. It's the first thing you learn in volleyball is to serve. And so just really understanding, it's all routine at that point, and it's nothing else. So.
And then what do you guys need to do to prepare for next week? You have 2 more home matches. And you have Seattle, Utah Valley coming in, so a lot of travel for them. What do you guys need to do to really capitalize on these last 2 matches at home?
Well, they're 2 definitely different teams. Okay, you have Seattle and you have Utah Valley, different personnel, different ways they play. And so really focusing on one team at a time. We got Seattle on Thursday, and I think it's just us really understanding what we need to do on our side of the net. They're going to do good things. I think that's one thing we talk about a lot. We have to be okay with teams doing good things, because if we get so focused on them doing so many good things, then we lose focus on us trying to do good things as well. So understanding they're both going to do really good things against us, and we have to have a way to respond to each one of those things. And I think especially with those last 2 teams coming in, we're wanting to defend Moody just as much as we have been right now. So I think our girls have great blinders on, and I think they're really, really focused on understanding, if we want to make it to the conference tournament, we have to have blinders on. We have to push and find ways to score in the hardest ways possible.
Just a couple things for me. Talk about UTA on Thursday and what that match was like in 5 sets.
Yeah, so, again, I thought we started off slow, but at the same time, I thought our girls responded really well in 3rd set and 4th set. They really turned it on. The 5th set was a roller coaster. It was tight for once we got to 8-8. It was very, very tight game. It could have gone either way. It was just who was being the most aggressive at the end. I thought UTA turned it on right at the end to be the more aggressor at the end. So.
And today you turned it around pretty quickly in sets 3 and 4. What kind of switch for you on those sets?
We flipped our setters to our right side connection just a little bit, so they got to see a different look and a different ball. But we did a reminder of like we have 900 square feet to hit in, and so even if everything is not perfect, place the ball. Don't try to be cute with it. Just be aggressive, place it, and the ball will do what it needs to do.
All right. We're here with junior libero Andie Shepard. First of all, you had a tough loss on Thursday night, a long, drawn-out, like, really competitive 5-set match. What did you feel like the team really did well today to turn around and come out and to get a dominant win today?
I think our mentality completely changed, knowing that we have to win out to make it to the tournament. And I think that none of us want to accept losing, and we were tired of it. So we came out here ready to win and ready to bring our best.
You stepped into the libero position about 4 matches ago, and it just seems you've gotten more comfortable with each match you play. What is working out there for you, and kind of what is your focus when you step on the court?
You know, I feel comfortable playing with every girl next to me, and I feel that when I go out there with confidence, I play my best. And so if I was to go out there worried about being in a new position, then I would never be successful.
You guys have 2 more home matches next week to close out the home season. What do you feel like you guys need to do to turn around and focus heading into closing out at home next week?
I think we take this win today and we store it and we build off of it. I think we know we did good things today, and I think that there's things that we can improve on as well. I think that in practice this week we will know exactly what we need to work on and to get to that point.